Hello and welcome to the qualifying report for the MXGP of Argentina on my channel. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the qualifying report, it is where I give you a quick 10-minute or so summary of a 2-hour-plus qualifying session for MXGP. Before I get into this video, if you haven't already, head to the MXNetwork.com. Links in the description. Go snag a copy of issue number 7 of my magazine. I've only got a small stack left. I've gotten a lot of orders lately, but we're running low, and I got to get rid of the rest that I have. So if you haven't, go snag one. If you want to become a MagPass subscriber, you can do that on the website as well. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Let's start off with the MX2 qualifying session. The MX2 RAM Qualifying Race showcased an intense battle among several top contenders in the class. The Red Bull KTM Factory Racing team kicked off the race with a strong first and second place start, with reigning champion Andrea Adamo and rookie Sacha Coenen swiftly rounding the first corner, closely followed by Red Bull GASGAS Factory Racing's Marc-Antoine, Rossi, and Simon Langenfelder. On top of that, in their first World Championship points-paying race, Monster Energy Triumph Factory Racing's Mikkel Haarup, who was a friend of the show, he had secured the 5th fastest time in time practice. He was making good progress until a crash in the wave section, and another one closely thereafter around the second corner that pushed him back to a 19th place finish. Unfortunate for him. Shortly thereafter, Red Bull KTM rider Sacha Coenen also took a spill out of 8th place. He lost a few spots, but he would end up coming home with a 9th, not too bad for that. Nestaan Husqvarna Factory Racing teammates L.Coenen and L.Coenen had a challenging start, both about mid-pack off the start. Adamo put a remarkable fight to keep them at bay, but L.Coenen persisted and executed a thrilling maneuver to pass both his teammate L.Coenen for second place, and with only a couple laps remaining, he ended up seizing the lead from defending champion Andrea Adamo. L.Coenen also capitalized on the opportunity to snatch second place, passing Adamo as well with 1 lap remaining. The two teammates battled closely, but it was L.Coenen who ultimately secured his 3rd career RAM qualifying race win, earning the championship leader's red plate for the first time, and he's starting with 10 points, as that's what you get for winning a qualifying race. Here's a look at the rest of the results. Starting in 4th, we have Simon Langenfelder for GASGAS. Pretty consistent throughout the race. 5th place, Thibaut Benestant, the Yamaha rider. He had a pretty boring race, wasn't really in many fights, just kind of ran a consistent race. Marc-Antoine Rossi, the rookie, coming in 6th. Not too bad. He started a little ahead, but obviously he's a rookie. Make a couple mistakes here and there, but 6th ain't bad at all. 7th place, yeah, another rookie, Haken Osterhagen. I think I'm saying that right. He's from Norway, so it's a weird name. Not too bad, and I think a fantastic start for a rookie on a private team. 8th place, another rookie, Andrea Bonacarsi. Then 9th, like I mentioned, Sacha Coenen, the factory KTM rider. 10th place with another rookie, Ferruccio Zanchi. Now, those are the only riders who were paid points, but let's look at the rest to the top 15. 11th place, Rick Elzinga. Then we have the only American racer there, repping us, USA, Jack Chambers. Solid 12th place start of the year for him. 13th, David Braceras on the new Fantic Factory Racing team. 14th, a rookie, Quentin Marc Prugneris, I think that's how you say it, French rider, weird name. And 15th, friend of the show, Oriol Oliver. Good luck to him tomorrow. Now, let's take a look at our MX2 top qualifier, the Nestaan Factory Husqvarna rider L.Coenen, and what he had to say after the race. Here's that quick clip.
With the red plate.
Because otherwise I will think too much, but no, it was good. Didn't mess my startup, so that was not good. But yeah, after that I passed, and I stayed calm. And yeah, after we passed Sky, was really like too aggressive. Like it was hard racing, but we almost hit each other in the air, so it was a bit sketchy. But yeah, we'll see that after the race.
All right, on to the MXGP qualifier. In the MXGP RAM qualifying race, it was Tim Gajser riding the all-new 2025 Honda CRF 450 Works Edition bike who pulled the whole shot. He fiercely fought off Romain Febvre and a spirited challenge from standing construct Honda rider Paul Jonas, who had previously finished 2nd fastest in the time practice session, which was impressive for him. He's standardly around a 10th place guy. Meanwhile, in the mid-pack, a first corner collision occurred between a few riders, some of them consisting of Ruben Fernandez, Monster Energy Yamaha rider, and rookie Jago Geerts. The incident also caught the JK Yamaha racer Isaac Gifting. And I'll give you a couple updates on those guys. Gifting will race tomorrow. He seems to be fine. Ruben Fernandez is awaiting a medical checkup before deciding if he's going to race or not. Jago Geerts, he ended up restarting the race but crashed again 3 laps later. He's not going to race tomorrow. We got confirmation that he had broken his arm and is out until further notice. And unfortunately, another rider who was involved, it was separate from this crash, but still in the first big sweeping corner, Brett Van Donink of Jam Honda Racing. He crashed, resulting in a broken femur. He's taking a long 30-hour flight back home to get it looked at. Our best wishes go out to those guys who are injured for speedy recoveries. All right, back to the race. Newly signed factory Kawasaki rider Jeremy Seewer. He took a spill midway through the race, falling from, I believe it was 5th place, letting Monticelli and Hurlings by. He only lost 2 spots, so it wasn't too bad. Ivo Monticelli, who's returning to full-time MXGP racing, began in the top 5 on the MRT Racing Team Beta bike. However, he had to give way to passes from Jago Geert's teammate, Monster Energy Yamaha Racing's Maxime Renault, who was on a charge, and he was later pressured by Red Bull GASGAS's Jorge Prado. The champion capitalized on a minor mistake from Renault and pretty assertively claimed 4th place from him. Kind of an aggressive pass, if I do say so myself. Further back, Monticelli was in a battle with Red Bull KTM's Jeffrey Hurlings and nearly collided midair with him over the finish line jump. That motivated Hurlings to take 6th place from him in the next corner. Get away from him, kind of. Stay safe. Romain Febvre's new teammate at Kawasaki Factory Racing, Jeremy Seewer, made a late move past Ivo Monticelli to secure 7th place, but it was Tim Gajser who ultimately celebrated his first points-paying RAM qualifying race win ahead of Romain Febvre and Pauls Jonas in the end. All right, now let's take a quick look at the results from the whole class. Starting in 4th, Jorge Prado, not too bad. Last year, he was kind of the king of qualifying races, so this is odd for him, in my opinion. Maxime Renault in 5th. Not much to say about that, except I know he can do better. 6th place is the same thing. Jeffrey Hurlings, we know what he can do. 7th, Jeremy Seewer. Not a bad start on the new team. Obviously, he made a couple mistakes, so we can expect him to do better. Ivo Monticelli in 8th. Calvin Volandrin, this is his first race on the factory Yamaha, so not too bad for him. We know he can do better as well, as he is an MXGP race winner. 10th place, Valentin Guillaud. Those are the only guys paid points. Let's look at the 10th to 15th place guys now. 11th, Ben Watson on the Beta. 12th, Glenn Coldenhoff on the new Fantic bike. It's been kind of a rough start for them so far, but Coldenhoff showed in preseason races he can do better. 13th, Cornelius Tondel. Not familiar with this guy. 14th place, Kevin Horgmo. And 15th place, friend of the show, Jan Panzer. Not too bad for him on his own team. All right, let's now hear from the man who topped the qualifying race on a brand new bike, Honda HRC rider Tim Gajser. Here's that interview.
It was good. Actually, we were struggling like free practice, time practice. The track is sketchy, and I was not racing here last year. So yeah, in the beginning I had some issues, you know, it's quite sketchy, slippery. But now in the moto I had a good start. I was in the front, and then I make a little gap, control the race, so I was enjoying a lot. So hopefully we can do the same tomorrow.
All right, that's all I have for the very first qualifying report for the MXGP World Championship season. We were already provided with a bunch of drama and great racing, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow's race. Who do you guys think has it in the MX2 class? Who do you think? L.Coenen, Andrea Adamo, maybe Kai de Wolf? How about MXGP? Tim Gajser's obviously fast. Defending champ Jorge Prado, maybe Hurlings. Let me know who you guys think will win in tomorrow's race in the comments down below. Thanks for watching this qualifying report, and I will see you in next week's edition.